How Team India can still qualify for semi-final of ICC Women's T20 World Cup. India will face Ireland in their final group stage match in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup. India's defeat to England has not ended their chances of securing a semi-final spot in the ongoing ICC T20 World Cup, but the loss can have big implications for the remainder of their campaign. Had India won against England, the Harmanpreet Kaur-led side could have gained control of Group 2 and put one foot in the semi-finals. But they failed to chase down the total of 152. It has left India's fate out of their hands. On basis of form and rankings, it is still likely that India will earn their semi-final spot, but it is far from being confirmed. Currently, England is at the top of Group 2 with 3 wins in 3 matches and 6 points. India is in second place with 2 wins in 3 matches and a total of 4 points. Pakistan is at the third position, having won 1 out of their 2 games. They have a total of 2 points. Windies is in the fourth position with 1 win in 3 games and a total of 2 points. Ireland is at the bottom, having lost all their 3 matches so far. India's semi-final chances will be heavily dependent on Sunday's clash between Pakistan and West Indies. If West Indies beat Pakistan, India will have a close eye on the West Indies match against Pakistan on Sunday. Both teams are 2 points behind the women in blue and have 1 and 2 games left to play respectively. Pakistan's schedule and superior net run rate make them a huge threat to their arch-rivals. If Windies win their match against Pakistan, it will help India heavily. It will see both Windies and India tied at 4 points. It would be also highly unlikely to leapfrog India on the table because of their inferior net run rate. It will also stop Pakistan at just 2 points for a while before they play their final game against England. A loss for Pakistan would leave them in a position where they will have to win their final group stage game against England to earn a total of 4 points and need India to lose to Ireland in order to qualify for the Final Four. In this case, both teams will finish with 4 points and Pakistan will leapfrog India on basis of a better NRR. If Pakistan beats West Indies, but if Pakistan, which already has 2 points to their name, wins the match, they will have 4 points, move above India on basis of NRR with their final match against England to come. India will have to beat Ireland in their final group stage match to keep their hopes alive. If India does it, it would take Pakistan a win over England to deny their arch-rivals a place in the Final Four. If India loses to Ireland, they will have to rely on England to beat Pakistan by a massive margin to ensure a huge NRR swing in their favour. Is top 2 finish an issue for India? India can still finish as group winners and advance to the semi-finals, but NRR stands in their way. The loss to England means that they defeat Ireland by a huge margin and hope that England also suffers a big loss to Pakistan. Only these 2 things will help swing the NRR equation in India's favour. A top 2 finish would mean qualifying for semi-final. Finishing second would not be a problem for India. But India has a reason to avoid the second place finish, as whoever finishes second in Group 2 will have to play Australia in the semi-finals. With the form Australia is in, they are a team that other sides will be hoping to avoid, at least till the final clash. Australia is chasing a hat-trick of T20 World Cup titles and is the top-ranked team in the format. Since their tournament win back in 2020, they have won a total of 22 matches in the format and have lost only 2 to New Zealand. India's recent record against Australia is not great either. They suffered a loss to them in the final of Commonwealth Games cricket tournament final back in August, and India had to settle for a silver. After that, India suffered a 4-1 loss to the Aussies in the T20I series at home in December. India will play their final group stage match against Ireland on Monday.